Hello, Media Leaders. This is Josh Oakes from MediaLeaders.com. In this video, we're going to look at MailChimp A/B testing using subject lines. I'm pretty pumped to walk you through the process. I've got to send an email. I want to turn this into a teachable moment. So let's go ahead and jump on over to my computer screen. First thing you should ask is, Josh, what are we going to promote? I've got a buddy named Demir. He owns Life Hack Bootcamp, and he's promoting the opportunity to show people exactly how to save 5 hours a week if they give him 1 hour of his time. We're going to help send some people to his webinar. Now, this is a really good guy. He teaches me all kinds of stuff. He's one of my buddies. Learn to live and work like a billionaire. Well, you can watch his video and all that stuff. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to dive into the campaigns and we're going to send people an email, but he wants me to do some A/B testing, and I like him so much. He's such a good friend that I want to do this and have fun and show you how I would do this if this was my campaign. So we're going to go in the upper right, create a campaign. Okay, you've got 4 different campaigns. You're probably pretty familiar with how this works, but this is what I want to do with you. You could create a regular campaign, which I normally do, plain text campaign, which means there's very little tracking, A/B split, which we're going to do, or RSS. Let's jump over to A/B split, click select. Now, this is where it gets a little interesting. So click full screen. If you're watching this, no matter where you're at, you can A/B test by subject lines, by from names, by delivery date and times. We're going to do subject lines. I've got a couple subject lines I want to do. Now, you can only do 2 at a time usually. How should we split the campaign? We'll run your test on a segment of the list. When the winner's determined, we'll send it to the remaining portion. Because I'm testing for him, I don't want to run it on 20%. Let's say I send it to 10,000 people. It would test subject line A to 10%, subject line B to 10%. It would wait as long as I wanted to based on open rate, and then it would send the winner to 80%. But I don't exactly want to do that. You see, I want to send it to 100%. What? That's right. I want to send it to 100% because I want him to know the stats. We're working together a lot. We're doing an education project. He's going to give me some advice. So I want to test this to my best people 100% and see which subject lines open. Let's go click the recipients. Now I've got 4 lists. We're going to send this to media leaders, and I've got a special, you could do a saved segment like your best people. I want to send to a specific new segment that I've already set up. All right, so when I said send to a group or a new segment, you can select subscribers that match any, or you can pick all. And that's really fun because it's an and or an or, right? And I picked campaign activity. You can pick all kinds of different stuff, as you know. And I want anybody that was sent our automation email number 3, which if I refresh the count, it shows 298 recipients. I told my buddy Demir that I would send it to 200 people. I'm going to go above and beyond just a little bit. You could also paste emails into the segment down there. This is exactly what I want. The good people that have opted into our website, 300 strong people that are in our email drip campaign. Okay, you want to learn about my drip campaign? Why don't you click one of the links below or go to our Media Leaders YouTube page to see my automation workflow video that has received 60 thumbs up. People seem to really like it. I shoot a lot of videos, but they seem to like that one. Okay, let's click on setup, go to the next step. Here we go. Name your campaign. What I really want to do is grab it from another design, but here we go. I'm going to fill all this out for you. Ready? All right, here we are. I filled it all out. Poof, ML. I always start it with that because I want to know I have 3 or 4 different lists, and I like to know which campaign went to which list, and that means media leaders. I'm calling this for internal purposes for my team to see Life Hack Bootcamp invite best 300 subscribers, right? Now next, what's your favorite life hack is going to be email subject group A. Email subject group B, he wants me to test 5 life hacks that saved me 5 hours, right? Against that, we're going to test a question. That's really one he wants to test. A question versus a statement that has a couple numbers in there. I'm not going to do the EmojiCon support and all that stuff. I don't really want to do that. That gets a little more advanced than what I'm looking for. I've got the personalized to the to field. I don't want to use conversations because I think it makes it look creepy. And then I'm going to track opens, track clicks. I turned off e-commerce tracking. I'm sending people to other sites, track plain text, Google Analytics. I don't need that because I'm sending somebody somewhere else. and auto convert the video, no thank you, authenticate campaign, and so on is on. Great. Okay, so we're all set. You put your email subject A and B, make them a little bit different. You can even just add one word and just see what it's all about. But you can see the size. Now, in my first book, Light, Bright, and Polite, I always try and keep it less than 100 characters, and that would actually be my goal, but we're down to 119, which is fine, and 117 here. That's cool. Okay, over to the template, and I'm actually going to go ahead and grab this from something else. So here we go. Now you could pick a template, but I'm going to go from one of the past campaigns that I sent earlier today. I sent a campaign, the recently sent, and we're going to go find that campaign here real quick. All right, actually, I changed my mind. I'd like to show you everything that I'm doing. So here's my favorite campaign basic template. So you could go to one column, which I love. I used to, in my first book, put down that you should have a right sidebar, left sidebar. No, because everybody's mobile now. I'm going to go over here to simple text. You could also do, if you really wanted to, you could do a banded one like this. And to look at it, all you do is you click here and it shows you what it looks like. Once again, just super, super helpful. You can design your email and do the band at the bottom. In fact, why don't we do this? There's nothing keeping us from this. So let's go ahead and use this. And that was this one column banded. One of my favorite ones is always a one column. Why? It looks great on mobile. Let's select that and let's dive on into it. All right, first thing I do is I delete all this junk that it throws in there. What? Yeah, that's right. I'm just going to remove it because I'm going to go from scratch. And then use this area to offer a short preview of your email's content. I get rid of that. I'm sorry. But I do keep the view this email in your browser and I throw it into the footer because that way I can preview it in the future. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is go over to a past email that I sent with him. Go Control A, Control C. You can't see that other screen. But I'm going to grab it over here, drag the text into the content block over here, throw that over there, go Control A, delete everything, and throw it in there. First name, I love life hacks. This Thursday. Now, I'm going to rewrite this just a little bit because I sent this out a couple days ago. All right, we're back. Let's walk through what I've done to this email just so I can show you how we set it up. First name. Now, notice how that says F name. Now, you can do this in MailChimp by doing this. You click down there. Let's open up just a new line. Click on Merge Tags and put somebody's first name in there. Now, when you do that, you need to make sure that you have a first name of everybody in your list. And I do, because I always remember that Dale Carnegie taught me what's the sweetest thing on a person's ears? Their first name. I always greet them in an email with their first name. So I'm writing them, I'm saying, I love life hacks. Today, my friend Demir is hosting a webinar and he will teach his best 5 productivity life hack tips for free listed below. If you are available today at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, then there's no better way to spend an hour than learning from my friend. Free registration to Life Hack Bootcamp webinar. He will show you how to get 5 hours back every week for the rest of the year. Boom, bold, great. Reply back if you have any questions. That makes it feel personal. Sincerely, Josh Oakes, MediaLeaders.com. P.S. Demir will be teaching us all these 5 tactical tips in under an hour, right? It's the day of the registration. So now we're all set. It's looking good. Now, would I just send this? No. A couple things that I do. First of all, I always preview it. So I'm going to send a test email to my team. I'm actually going to send it to Josh at MediaLeaders.com, send group test A. I'm going to go to my inbox and I'll test that and I'll just look at it. What does it look like in my inbox? I always look at that to make sure that it works. Okay, so I'm going to pause it and go take a look. All right, here it is. Test. What's your favorite life hack, right? So here we go. I love life hacks. Now, here's what it's going to look like on a mobile device, right? People are over here. They're looking like this, and they're making it small. It's going to look something like this, okay? I love life hacks. It'll say, Josh, I love life hacks. Today, my friend Demir is hosting this. People can click on it. I love testing links, by the way, as you know. So let me go over here. Boom. This is the page, the lead page, right? It's designed for, it'll be responsive, and it's designed for mobile. That's what it looks like mobile. That's what it looks like desktop. Right? So it's working. Got to test out all your links. I put another free registration over there. Boom. Now, let's just take a look at this. I want you to see what banded means. See how banded at the bottom means this? It means that it's got a nice big band that goes across. Why did I keep the view this email in your browser? Because then you can view this email and you can send it to your friends and make sure that you can test it that way too. Okay, so that, my friends, is kind of how I'm testing this email. 2 basic little baby links. You saw the first subject line there, which was, what's your favorite life hack? Now, life hack could be one word, and I think perhaps it could. All right, I just came up with a really good idea. Let's go over to the A-B split. We already know what that is. Let's go over to the setup, and we're going to do something really cool. How do I write a good subject line? There is actually a way to test subject lines. They have a little subject line researcher, and all you do is you put your terms in here. Life hack versus life hack. 1 term per line, 3 terms per phrase, right? Let's go search and let's see what it comes back with. No results found, because I want to see if people search for more than one or one. All right, I got another little hack. We could go straight to a keyword planner, but here's another little one. You've got the word life hack. I Googled it with quotes around it with a space in there, meaning give me results back that have a space, right? Wikipedia does it with a space. This one, without a space, gets 2 million. That means people are using it almost 3 times as many times without a space. So let's go ahead and use it without a space right there. Google just taught me. So let's go ahead and make that right there. Boom. 5 life hacks. And what's your favorite life hack, right? Okay, perfect. That was kind of a fun little test. Let's go over to the confirm. There's a couple things we might be able to do. Let's turn on our monkey rewards and be ready. All right, we're back on our confirm tab at the bottom. The list, it's going to go out to 298 recipients. You can check your segmentation conditions. I always love clicking on that. Sweet. Now, subject line group A, what's your favorite life hack? Subject line group B, 5 life hacks that saved me 5 hours. All replies go to Josh at Media Leaders. Great. Tracking, you choose the tracking to track links, opens HTML email. Yep, clicks in plain text email will not be tracked. Well, I'm not sending one of those. I'm only sending HTML. You're sending an HTML email using the 1-column banded template, which I showed you. And plain text email, it will be created, generated, included automatically. A/B test split campaigns. It will be sent to all recipients in 2 random groups of 50%. Once again, we're doing that just to give the data back to Demir, my buddy. All right, email authentication, monkey rewards, all set. Click the big schedule button down there, and we are going to schedule it for mañana. That is tomorrow, for those of you. 9 a.m. Let's go to 6 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. That's 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern. I love sending them early, and I think we're going to be all over the country with this one, so we will make sure that in Los Angeles, 6 a.m. All right, let's go ahead and schedule this campaign, my friends. So you've learned a lot. We went through the campaign on how we created it. Rock on, your email has been scheduled. Now this is what it looks like when it's scheduled. It has a little orange. This is what it looks like when it's been sent. It has a green one. This is another one I was playing around with, but I want you to just see kind of how that works. All right, my friends, thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Please do me a favor. If you've enjoyed this video, go to MediaLeaders.com, sign up for our newsletter so I can send you some of our best tips, whether it's YouTube, email marketing, social media, MailChimp, customer service stuff, anything that helps your business in a digital manner. We want to be there for you and listen to you and also share with you. I hope you're great. I'm Josh Oakes, the author of Light, Bright, and Polite. As always, I'll see you soon. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.